Hi, everybody. Thanks for joining me today, and I hope you're ready to have your world rocked. I want to talk about a place which I've not really heard of until diving into this research. It's another discovery with no explanation or traceable information. The place we are going to be looking at today is named Shell Grotto, Margate, Kent. The reason for the name of Shell Grotto is because nearly every inch of the walls and ceiling is covered in detailed mosaics made entirely of seashells, spanning about 2,000 square feet, 190 square meters, and containing approximately 4.6 million shells. It reminds me of the catacombs with hallways covered in neatly laid bones placed in geometric shapes. Although it was reportedly discovered in 1835, its true age and purpose remain a mystery. The grotto is completely underground and features a winding passageway, approximately 8 feet high, 2.4 meters, and 70 feet long, 21 meters. It leads to a rectangular room known as the altar chamber, which measures around 15 by 20 feet, 5 by 6 m. The land the grotto lies under was farmland and, as far as we know, has never formed part of a large estate. Today, the grotto is a Grade I listed building and is open for the public to explore. The purpose of the Shell Grotto remains a mystery, with many theories suggesting it could have been built at any time in the past 3,000 years. Proposed explanations include it being an 18th or 19th century folly created by a wealthy landowner, a prehistoric astronomical calendar, a meeting place for sea witchcraft rituals, or a site linked to the Knights Templar or Freemasonry. Either way, given the manual labor required to collect, prepare, and intricately place each shell, combined with the challenge of designing and then constructing the underground chambers, the project would have taken several years or even decades to complete if done by hand using basic tools and techniques. We need to ask ourselves why these places keep popping up in our history with no records or no accounts, relying only on theories and guesswork. We are going to be looking at this place in more detail today, so stay with me and let's have a closer look at this together. The story of the Shell Grotto begins with a discovery in 1835. While digging to create a duck pond, local farmer James Newlove unexpectedly broke through to reveal a hidden underground chamber. What he uncovered would mystify everyone who saw it. Inside the dimly lit tunnels, Newlove and others found walls and ceilings adorned with intricate patterns made from millions of seashells. The breathtaking designs appeared deliberate and purposeful, yet no one could explain who had created them or why. Adding to this mystery, there was no local folklore or oral history tied to the grotto. No tales of hidden chambers or ancient shrines had ever circulated in the area. It was as if the grotto had materialized from nowhere. How could such a vast, detailed creation remain completely hidden for so long? And why is there no record of its origin in the town's history? These unanswered questions only deepen the mystery, leaving historians and visitors to speculate about its purpose and creators even today. Thinking about it, if the grotto had been built before the 1800s, is it possible that all knowledge of it had disappeared by the time of its discovery in 1835? The building of the grotto would have been a huge task. The excavation and digging out of the passageways, transporting 4.6 million shells to the site, sorting those shells and enlisting enough labor to create the mosaic. This would have taken a lot of trained and skilled people. Who trained them all? Where did they learn to construct such intricate mosaics, especially by candle/gas light? Again, over 4.6 million seashells are arranged into intricate geometric and symbolic patterns. I believe these mosaics are more than just decoration. In my opinion, they show a story or have a hidden meaning, with spirals, stars, and cryptic symbols that hint at an esoteric purpose. Like we've said many times before on this channel, we find the layouts and details of these places show a deep understanding of symmetry, geometry, and a high level of skill. The more you think about it, the more strange it becomes. How was this really achieved? How can you complete such intricate and detailed work in an underground grotto without modern tools or lighting? The level of skill is so advanced, it challenges our understanding of what was possible in the past. Could the creators have had knowledge or techniques now lost to history? You really have to ask yourself, Who were these unknown artisans, and how did they accomplish such an extraordinary feat in complete secrecy? We're going to go through some photos of the Shell Grotto, and I hope you look and think carefully about what you are seeing. All of the mosaics were created by sticking the shells to the chalk walls with a special type of mortar. The exact makeup of this material remains unidentified, adding to the grotto's mysterious origins. The Shell Grotto contains approximately 4.6 million shells across 2,000 square feet of mosaic. It's 104 feet in length, and no one knows why it was built. There are no records of its existence before the discovery. Almost all of the shells in the grotto originate from the British Isles. Amongst them are mussel shells, oyster shells, whelks, cockles, razor shells, and limpets. You may spot a rare queen conch in the altar room from the Caribbean. There are some theories that this shell grotto could be over 3,000 years old. The shells and mortar have never been carbon dated, so we cannot tell how old the grotto really is. The tunnels and domed ceilings are so perfectly constructed they have stood the test of time, with no signs of collapse despite the centuries that have passed. So, I'm sure you can agree, the Shell Grotto is a big mystery, one that goes against modern explanations. The detailed mosaics, advanced construction methods, and symbolic designs point to a project far from ordinary. With no historical records, no known tools or technologies that match its craftsmanship, the mystery only deepens. Could the Shell Grotto be the work of a lost advanced civilization, one with knowledge and purpose far beyond what we understand today? Or created for reasons we've yet to find out? And if so, why was it built? What secrets were encoded in this subterranean masterpiece? The truth remains hidden, waiting to be uncovered. Until then, all we can do is question, explore, and share these mysteries with the world. If you enjoyed this dive into the unknown, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell. Share your thoughts in the comments. What do you think the Shell Grotto was built for? Let's keep uncovering the mysteries of our world, one forgotten or hidden marvel at a time. See you in the next video.